What do you get when you combine the raw power of a lion and razor-sharp precision of an eagle? The Griffin, one of the most iconic mythical creatures in history, and a deadly foe in the Witcher universe. Today, we're diving into the lore of griffins, their origins in mythology, and their role as both predators and protectors. Let's get it started. In The Witcher, griffins are more than just majestic beasts. They're apex predators that instill fear into the most seasoned hunters. These hybrids have the body, legs, and tail of a lion combined with the head, wings, and talons of an eagle. Their combat style is brutal. They toy with their prey, often eating it alive, piece by piece. Griffins inhabit caves in mountain ranges across the continent. The griffin preys on large mammals. They are territorial creatures, fiercely defending their nest on unreachable mountain summits. When the first colonies appeared and trade routes expanded, griffins were known to attack settlers and merchants in defense of their territory. Their strength lies not only in their talons and beaks, but also in their ability to swoop down from the skies, knocking the enemies to the ground and shredding them apart. One of the first major challenges in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is the royal griffin. This subspecies is larger than the common griffin, with longer wings and more intimidating physiques. Geralt, alongside Vesemir, encounters this beast while investigating a contract in White Orchard. The deal? Kill the griffin in exchange for gold and information about Yennefer of Vengerberg. But the royal griffin isn't the only deadly subspecies. Archgriffins take the danger up a notch. In addition to their size and strength, they can spit acid to catch you off guard. Each encounter with these creatures is a test of skill, strategy, and nerve. Before we get into their origins in mythology, let's hear their Witcher bestiary.
Griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns, where folk with the means to hire a witch like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to often encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and archgriffins. Griffins mate for life, and when their partner is attacked, they will defend it to the death. For this reason, they are often considered the embodiment of courage, loyalty, and fighting spirit. This last attribute no one would deny them. When provoked, they will not cease their attack until they have torn their opponent to shreds. Griffins find their victims using their extraordinary perceptive sense of smell. After drawing near to their chosen target, they attack by swooping down from great height. Their muscular mass combined with their swift speed mean this blow alone is often enough to end the fight. If, however, the victim survives this aerial assault, the griffin will immediately engage it in direct combat, making use of its sharp curved beak and powerful talons. The wounds it deals are deep and cause powerful bleeding. Even worse, griffins do not have any true weaknesses, except for their vulnerability to hybrid oil and certain kinds of bombs.
The griffin isn't just a creature of fiction. It has deep roots in mythology, with the heads and wings of an eagle and the body of the lion. This unique combination of an eagle, the king of birds, and a lion, the king of beasts, symbolizes divine power and majesty. The origin of the griffin can be traced back to ancient cultures like Greeks and Egyptians. In Greek mythology, griffins were often depicted guarding treasures and priceless possessions. One famous tale tells of griffins protecting the gold mines of Scythians in the northern steppes, fiercely attacking anyone who dared steal from their hoard. In Egypt, griffins were associated with sun god and worshipped as a symbol of protection and divine. Across the ancient world, from Persia to Scythia, griffins represented strength, vigilance, and dual nature of wisdom and power. The griffin's hybrid nature, a lion, the king of beasts, combined with eagle, the king of birds, made it symbol of unmatched strength and agility. Legends say the griffins were strong enough to carry away full-grown horses or even knights in armor. In heraldry, they symbolize protection, courage, and justice. But even such majestic creatures have their vulnerabilities. In folklore, griffins are sometimes said to have sensitivities to magical elements, a detail that adds depth to their myth and makes them even more fascinating. So how do griffins of The Witcher compare to their mythological counterparts? In the game, they retain their role as fierce, territorial guardians, but they also gain a brutal edge, swooping down to rip their prey apart, or in case of archgriffins, spitting acid to overwhelm their foes. And let's not forget their origin story. While some scholars in The Witcher believe griffins arrived during the conjunction of Spheres, others argue that they've been native to the continent for millennia. This mirrors real-world myth, where griffins are seen as both guardians of ancient treasure and protectors of divine realms. Whether you see them as a majestic symbol of power or deadly threats, griffins have captured the imagination of humans for centuries. In The Witcher, they are a reminder of how myth can evolve into gripping, unforgettable encounters. So next time you take on a griffin, remember, you're facing a creature with legacy rooted in both fantasy and history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into griffin lore and mythology, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what creature you'd like me to cover next. See you in the next video.